For those of you who don't know me, I'm Giancarlo, an entrepreneur who helps founders, sales leaders build their brand and their business through generating content. And over the past 6 to 8 months, I've been using AI a ton to fulfill on my services. And I don't even know how to use AI. I didn't get any formal training. I didn't get any formal education, but because of how much it's helped me a ton over the past 6 to 8 months, I finally decided, you know what? I'm going to stop saying I'm not technical, and I'm going to dig into this a little bit deeper. And so over the next 6 months, I'm going to really dedicate myself to learning AI. If you've ever felt similar, if you're ever thinking about AI as a business owner and you're just like, you know what, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And you're kind of been putting it on this back burner, or you've kind of been putting it off because you're like, I just don't get it. I'm not a technical person. I'm not a coder. I'm not a data person. Then this video is for you, and my channel is for you. I want to go on a journey of really teaching myself how to learn this in the way that I know how to learn. I'm going to be teaching myself through storytelling. I'm going to be teaching myself through metaphors and connecting dots in real life to real tangible examples so that I can really adopt this and become more technical, I guess you can say. Again, if you've ever felt that way and you just don't understand AI, this video's for you, this channel's for you. And so I'm excited to dive into it. So when I really started to do some research, I learned that AI is not really just knowledge, right? It's actually not knowledge at all. It's prediction. When I learned about this, I'm like, okay, what are some stories that give this as an example? And so I found a story about IBM. They used their AI, it was named Watson, back in 2011 to compete against the 2 Jeopardy champions. And Watson, the AI that they created, it won. But the reason it won wasn't because it knew the answers to everything. It had just been given all the questions of Jeopardy over the years and all of the answers. And so it used all of that data to make a prediction about what the answers would be. So think of it this way. It's like if you were to watch Shark Tank every single episode, every single season, you would start to get an idea of which pitches do really well, which pitches don't, which pitches draw a ton of emotion, which pitches cause Mr. Wonderful to get very frustrated. And then you would make a prediction based on all the episodes that you have watched. And so at its core, the biggest thing that I've learned and what we should understand is that AI is not necessarily intelligence. It's predicting based off of the data that you feed it, right? So it can be wrong if the data isn't accurate. So on a basic level, it works based on the data that you provided. So emails, spreadsheets, audio, anything that you give it, it uses that data and then it recognizes patterns within that data. And based on that data, it makes a prediction. So when it is recognizing those patterns and then making a prediction, it's kind of like autocorrect on steroids. You know, you're using your iPhone and you're starting to text and then all of a sudden it predicts what you're going to say next. It's not always accurate, but it's making a prediction off of prior data. Again, it can be wrong because it only knows the information that you feed it and the only information that it has been provided. And there are different types of AI. I don't understand them fully well, so I'll go into that in a future video. But here's what I've understood that I want all business owners to understand, especially ones that feel like they're not technical and they can't adopt this AI thing. And that's that if you've ever repeated yourself a ton to your team or to your company, if your team or yourself has ever been drowning in emails, your team is spending too much time not focused on driving revenue, or maybe they are focused on driving revenue, but the way to do that is taking way too much administrative time, then AI can help with that. And you don't need to become a programmer to use it to do that. You just need to know what's possible. In future videos, my goal is to break down examples for myself so that I understand as a business owner, how can I be leveraging AI at a higher level? And hopefully you'll be able to learn along the way as well. So here's 3 things I want to leave you with to really understand what is AI and what does it do. Number 1, AI is a pattern recognizer. Number 2, AI is trained. It's not born smart. And number 3, and arguably very important, the better the data that you provide it, then the better the output. So don't overthink it. Just start using it. Start where you're at. Let AI meet you where you're at. And if this helped you understand it a little bit more, hit subscribe. And I hope we can learn together over the next 6 months.